For many Edmontonians, their furry companions are like family. But when it comes to traveling with your four-legged friends, many say it can be stressful and confusing.
I like to travel with them wherever I go, but I usually like to drive. I don't like to fly. I'm not a big one of putting pets on aircraft and they get so stressed out.
We haven't brought them on a plane yet, but we do take them on rides like, say, Banff.
Major airlines in Canada allow small dogs or cats in the cabin, but the pet has to be small enough to stand up and turn around in its carrier under the seat in front of you. It also counts as your one carry-on item, and it's not something you can usually book online.
Of course, planning is really important when you're flying with your pet. So one, notifying your airline ahead of time. A lot of airlines have a limit to how many pets can go on a flight.
If you are traveling with your pet on an airline over the holidays, you'll want to make sure you have the right carrier. If you're going to check your pet and put them under the plane, you'll need a hard-sided carrier like the one behind me. But if you're bringing them in the cabin under your seat, you'll need a soft-sided one like this.
Usually the guests will come in with the measurements that they need, and then for those measurements will depend on the size of carrier that they need.
I always say practice way ahead of time, like today. And so I get my carrier out. I actually have my airline carrier here, and he will dive into it, and we play fun games, tossing treats in and out. So the day we're traveling, he's not stressed out.
The cost of traveling with your pet in the cabin within Canada one way is about $50, but leaving a dog in a kennel can cost you hundreds for just a few days. Experts say flying can be stressful for pets, especially if they're too big to go in the cabin.
If you can't bring your pet in the cabin with you, I always say, first of all, does your pet need to come with you?
When we go to BC to visit my grandfather and stuff, we used to just go to BC, but not on the airplane. Yeah, the dogs just don't like it very much.
We would never put them in a cargo because we don't know how they'll handle it.
It's also suggested that if you are putting your pet in cargo, you avoid medicating them. And according to airlines, it's also suggested that you visit the vet ahead of time to ensure your pet is in good health. From Edmonton, Adrienne South, City News.